Feels really warm today. It's about 37 Fahrenheit degrees. This actually feels pretty warm for us. That's pretty sad. Anyways, got a 2004 Chevy Tahoe Z01. I don't think it really matters as far as what trim, because we're going to be talking about an airbag light that appeared that I think this applies for other GM vehicles as well, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. So what's happening here is the Srs Airbag and I'm going to show you what light I'm talking about here. I'm talking about this light right there. So this light, it flashes for a few seconds, and then when you start the vehicle, it stays solid. I'm not going to start the vehicle right now, but it stays solid. And you know, you get a light here that says Srs Airbag or Airbag Light on. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook up my machine, my scanner, and see what error code that we get. Again, this is Chevy Tahoe 2004, and I think this applies for GMCs, Yukons, year 2004 and 2005. I think is the same for this specific problem. But let me go ahead and connect my machine and look at the code and see what we can do. By the way, I just wanted to show you that the bird nest is right there. I saw the bird today and it's really nice. So guys, I lifted the car up and I'm going to show you where that sensor that we were talking about that caused the Srs Airbag light to come on these kind of vehicles. So this is the front of the vehicle. This is the front left driver's side wheel, and I'm gonna do this really slow so you guys see where it's located. So come from the back here, and you just keep going forward, and then it's right there. Let's see if I can touch it from the back here. It's right here. This is the bolt that you need to take off, and this is the harness. So one thing I was going to mention is a lot of people talking about, oh, in order to get to that sensor, you need to remove this cover. No, not really. You can get to it from the back here. What I mean by the back is the front, actually, not. And see, you just use size 10 wrench, and I'm going to show you really quick. So I'm coming from the front, and there you go. Yeah, I got my wrench on it there. And you can just take it off there and then move that yellow harness. Actually, you're going to need to remove the orange. Pull this orange back, and then you just press on that yellow clip, and then you get it out that way. But that's the bolt right there. Right there, that's the bolt, size 10, and you use something like this. Get it out and get a new one or used one that works, and just replace it. I'll be back shortly. Hello guys, so I went ahead and got another used part from a junkyard, from a U-Pull junkyard, and basically I I was able to find a GMC Yukon. It was a 2004 as well. I think the 2004 and 2005s are similar when it comes to these sensors. I'm not positive, but I'll confirm that and I'll put it in the description below. But it was a GMC Yukon and mine was a Chevy Tahoe. A lot of the mechanical stuff and mechanical components when it comes to these vehicles for these 2 years are very, very, very similar. The differences might be some luxurious luxury parts in the vehicle and maybe some accessories and how the body looks like from the outside, but the mechanical components, especially if it's using the same engine, mine is a 5.3, are very similar. So I pulled my own part from a junkyard and I was able to get it for $5. And so this is the part that we pulled from the vehicle, and this is the one that I was able to get from the junkyard. It was just much easier to just cut it because you really don't have a lot of room when you're in junkyard and it's really cold in here to just try to mess and try to get this out. So I was able to cut it and get it out. But let's go ahead and plug this in and see how it works. And I just want to show you how it goes back. You just need a size 10 for this bolt, and this is 10, okay? And where this needs to go, and I'm not sure if I have a lot of light to show you here, but I'm going to try my best. Just set these here for now and put some light so you guys can see. So you see that yellow cable there, the harness, and that screw, the hole. That's where it needs to go. And again, I'm gonna zoom out so you know the spot of this sensor. So I'm zooming out now. This is the left of the car. This is the right side of the car. And the sensor that we're replacing is on the left side. And remember, you're gonna get B0100. And if you are replacing the right side, on this side, you're gonna get B0103. And the sensor on the right side is located right there. See that bolt, the size 10 bolt right there? Let's see if I can. Right there. That's on the right side. I'm zooming out. On the left, and this is the left side. So I really don't need to show you the details of putting this back in, but if we grab our sensors and if we look at this sensor, this is gonna go this direction right there, and then yep, and you just put this back in and plug it in, and you may have to clear your airbag light from the vehicle after this is done. So it's really hard to keep the camera on while I put this in, but I did show you guys it's really not that hard. And some people, it's easier for some people to remove this cover, and what I do is I come from the back, actually from the back here, and I just put my size 10 wrench and screw it in, and we're done. Anyways, guys, I do really appreciate you guys watching and spending the time to look at the details of how to replace the sensor. Thanks again for watching, and please subscribe and put any feedbacks or comments below. I'd really appreciate it. I like feedbacks from other people and other opinions. And have a good day if it's a daylight, and have a good night if it's nighttime. See you with another video, folks.